Good morning, students. So today we are starting with our next video lecture. Chapter number 10th is there, respiration in organisms. The topic name is respiration in organisms. So it is the name of a chapter, and the topic we will be doing will be respiration. So what is respiration? First of all, you should be clear about the term respiration. Human eats the food, that food gets digested and then it passes into the blood. The blood will carry it to the cells, and in cells the lungs are transferring the oxygen to the cells. That means the blood is carrying the oxygen from the lungs to the cells. So food goes into the cells, oxygen goes into the cells. So this food, it will break in the presence of oxygen to release energy. So this process that is taking place inside cells is known as respiration. So what is respiration? Respiration is the breaking of food in the presence of oxygen to release energy in cells. So this respiration is taking place in cells now. So it is also known as cellular respiration. Cellular respiration. There is an organelle that is present inside the cells whose name is mitochondria. Mitochondria. So respiration takes place in mitochondria. Always remember, a question can come where respiration takes place. You can say it takes place in mitochondria. So you should be clear what is respiration. Why it is known as cellular respiration? Because it takes place in cells. Inside the cell, a cell organelle whose name is mitochondria, their respiration takes place. So respiration is of two types. One is aerobic respiration, another is anaerobic respiration. So you should be clear about these two terms. What is aerobic respiration and what is anaerobic respiration? So in aerobic respiration, the food breaks, but in the presence of oxygen, okay, and energy is released. Along with energy, water and carbon dioxide, they are released as waste products. Now you are sitting in a room, suppose, then there is a maximum chance aerobic respiration is taking place inside your cells. So in aerobic respiration, lot of energy is released. Okay, so this is the concept. So second thing is anaerobic respiration. So in anaerobic respiration, food breaks in the absence of oxygen. So food is going to break, but in absence of oxygen. So when a person is doing a heavy exercise, either he is running, he is lifting some heavy objects, heavy exercise, then in its muscle cells, this food is going to break in the absence of oxygen. And when food breaks in the absence of oxygen, then very less amount of energy is going to released, and a main product lactic acid will be formed. Lactic acid will be formed plus carbon dioxide plus some energy, very less energy. So this lactic acid will form the cramp in our muscles. Cramps will be formed. Khaliyan. Cramps will be formed in our muscles. So a question can come, how cramps are formed inside our muscles? So when a person is doing a heavy exercise, anaerobic respiration will take place in his muscle cells, and as a result of it, lactic acid will be produced in the muscle cells. Due to that lactic acid only, cramps will be formed in the muscle cells. So what is the solution of this lactic acid that is formed in our muscle cells? Science says you should bath with hot water. So what this hot water does? It will increase the blood supply through your muscles. This hot water will increase, it will raise the temperature of your body. Blood supply to your muscle cells will increase, and lactic acid will break in the presence of oxygen into carbon dioxide and water. So if lactic acid gets breakdown, then our cramps will also get destroyed. So when you bath with a hot water, the blood supply to your muscle will increase, and lactic acid will decompose into or break down into carbon dioxide and water. So our cramps, they will get cured. So there is another term in science, that is breathing. So what is the difference between this breathing and respiration? It's a very important topic, but first breathing. So a person is taking in oxygen and removing out carbon dioxide. So this is breathing. So breathing is taking in oxygen and removing out carbon dioxide. So taking in oxygen is known as inhalation. That means breathing involves two steps. Inhalation is there, and removing out CO2 means exhalation. So if you are taking in oxygen, that is inhalation, and if you are removing carbon dioxide, that is exhalation. So this is breathing. So we will be stopping here only. So what we have studied today? So we have studied respiration. What is respiration? That means the breaking of food in cells to release energy. It is taking place in mitochondria, that's why it is known as cellular respiration. Two types of respiration are there, aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. In aerobic, food is breaking in the presence of oxygen, lot of energy is getting released. Very less amount of energy is released in anaerobic respiration, and this type of respiration takes place when we do the heavy exercise in our muscle cells. As a result of anaerobic respiration, lactic acid is produced in our muscle cells, which will form the cramps, and the solution of this cramps is you have to bath your body with hot water, and this hot water will increase the blood supply to your muscles, and this lactic acid will break in the presence of oxygen into carbon dioxide and water. So last is, but not the least, breathing. Taking in oxygen and removing out carbon dioxide is known as breathing. Thank you.